Hey everybody, what's going on? Today I want to talk to you about planting trees and shrubs in the fall. Fall is truly the best time of year to plant trees and shrubs, and really anything perennial, so perennial flowers or even like your lawn grass and things like that. Anything perennial is fantastic to plant in the fall. And the reason being is, after our long hot summer, the ground temperatures are still really warm, but what happens is as that air temperature cools, it signals the plants, and what they do is they start taking their energy and focusing that into root growth rather than a lot of foliage growth. And so what it does is it allows for your plants to get really established, grow a really nice root system, and be ready to wake up and be really nice and healthy next spring. And so we really love the idea of planting trees and shrubs, perennials, grass, all in the fall. That's what we want to talk about today, is planting trees and shrubs in the fall, how to plant them correctly. So come along. So here we're going to be digging our hole. This is the best part. This is where you get a little sweat going, get a little dirt on the boots. You got to really get that shovel in there. You got to really work this dirt. Sometimes I like to get my shovel in there and then I'll flip that soil and I'll really chop it up, because sometimes you get these chunks in there, and it's really helpful if you can chop those up as much as possible to make the soil as fine as possible, so you're putting it back around the plant. It's got nice loose soil to be growing out into. All right, so again, take our pot. We're gonna gently kind of massage this around in a circle. Loosen it up from that pot. Look at that root. What a bunch of healthy roots. Look at those. Aren't those beautiful? So you can see I'm just going to massage this gently. I'm not trying to rip the roots. I'm just gently going to massage it. I like to double check, make sure my depth is good. That is right level with the earth, so I like that a lot. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add mycorrhizal fungi on this root ball, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the product out and I'm going to gently massage it on the root ball itself. You can see I'm doing this over the hole so that it doesn't go all over the ground, because really it needs to be in the hole. It needs to be in direct contact with the root. So if anything doesn't stick to the root ball, it's going to fall right in that hole, and then when I'm done, it's going to be right there available to work in that relationship with the plant. Then what we would recommend is a 1-to-1 ratio of the existing soil with a compost. This is called Nature's Blend. This is cotton boll compost, cow manure, alfalfa meal, feather meal, a bunch of their humates. It's a great compost. Smells awful. When I'm talking about compost, it's usually good if it stinks a little bit. So you can see here, we're just gonna mix that up like cookie dough. Just really turn it up. Again, you want that about a 50-50 mix going back around the plant. Now we're ready to bring that soil back in around the root ball and really get this baby anchored in there. And I'm gonna start tucking that in there as I go. We don't want to just fill the hole up and then try to pack it in there, because there's still gonna be air pockets left over and have settling. As I'm getting close to the end, I'm gonna pull all that soil in, I'm gonna bring it up around that. It's gonna be mounded up slightly, but now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my foot and I'm gonna put some weight down on this baby and really get it packed in there tight. Getting some fresh mulch brought in, really mulching around the area, make sure it looks nice and clean. Then the most important step from there is going to be watering that plant's end. You're going to put your hose on a trickle about the width of your pinky at the base of the plant. You're going to leave that. A smaller plant like this, maybe about 30 to 40 minutes. A bigger tree, you might be looking at an hour, hour and a half. You want long, deep, thorough saturations. Beyond that, you got some dirt under your fingernails. You're going to be a happier, healthier you, because you've been out working in the yard, getting your fingers in the dirt, sweating it out a little bit. It's a good day any day you're planting a tree.